Welcome! Today is an exciting day. I'm finally planting my tomatoes out in the greenhouse. It's an unheated greenhouse and we've had a lot of cool weather. But today is the day. As you can see, it is in desperate need of being planted out. This pot is way too small. I have dug a nice big hole for my tomato, and tomatoes, you can always plant them deeper than what they were in the pot. Little roots will come out of the stems and it'll just make things a lot more sturdy for you. So I've got a nice big hole dug, and I'm just going to carefully pull this out. It's very root bound. It's been in this pot for way too long, as I have mentioned. That's what happens when you get excited and plant things way too early in the spring. All right, we got it out, and we'll drop it into the hole like that. Make sure that any little branches or stems have been removed from lower down. And now we're going to plant it in. Fill it up with dirt nice like this. And when we're done with this, I'm going to show you how to tie it up with a string. And this is a method of vertical gardening, and it's also a very great way of dealing with tomatoes. I find that tomato cages, after a while, the tomato plant just gets too big and too heavy for the tomato cages, and everything starts to flop over. So what we do is, first I'll take the supporting stake out. Got it just tied up here with bits of fabric. Oof. Yeah, and there's very little support in this tomato plant. Now I've got this string here, and it's tied to my greenhouse, the roof. So what we do, just gonna have to prop this up here. Yeah, he's a floppy guy. We're going to carefully tie this to the base of the tomato, and you want to leave it a little bit loose, because as the tomato grows, the width, the diameter of the stem will increase as well. And if your string is too tight, it'll cut off circulation. And I speak from experience on this because this has happened to me before. So we've got the string tied to the base of the plant, and all we're going to do is just gently wind the tomato plant around the string, like so. Which way am I going here? Here we go. And going all the way up, and this string is going to give it great support. It also allows me to very easily see where the tomatoes are for plucking. I can very easily see the blooms if I want to go in and do some hand pollinating, which with tomatoes is super easy. All you do is go and tap the flowers. And it also keeps the fruit off the ground, and the plant as well, off the ground, so you're not getting a lot of molding and that sort of thing. So now we went from having a very floppy, unsupported plant to having a plant growing nice and straight. As the summer progresses, I'm going to keep this main stem going, and anything else that branches out, I will be removing. And so yeah, this is how I do it, and it's a very effective way of growing tomatoes. It's also a great way to grow cucumbers, and I did do a video of that as well, so if you'd like to see a video on how to tie up cucumbers, please check out my channel. Thank you for watching, and click a like if you'd like to see more.